A 90-year-old man was working hard pedaling a rickshaw to save money for marriage and to have kids. He only charged his passengers $3 per ride, even though others in the business were charging $300 because they used electric-powered rickshaws. Those guys could zip back and forth in a minute and easily make $2,000, while the old man could barely complete one trip. His competitors mocked him, calling him a fool, but he didn't care. He refused to raise his prices or switch to an electric rickshaw, even though he could afford it. He was determined to save every penny for his dream of finding a wife and having a family. One day, a very heavy woman, probably weighing over 500 pounds, approached him with a camera, snapping pictures of him. The old man hoped she wasn't a potential customer, but then she pulled out a map and asked him to take her up a steep hill to a museum at the top. Seeing the steep incline, the man was stunned. He knew this trip was way beyond his physical limits. Still, thinking of his dream, he decided to give it a try. But just a few feet in, he was already gasping for breath, while the woman enjoyed the scenery. Meanwhile, his competitors riding electric rickshaws zoomed past him, laughing and taunting him. They easily completed trips up and down the hill while the old man was still struggling halfway up. The climb was grueling, and the man was completely exhausted, but he kept pushing forward despite the mockery. His determination wouldn't let him quit. But then, as he was pedaling with all his might, he didn't notice a rock in the road, and disaster struck.